right, it looks like we're live and ready to start. Let me know in the chat if you can hear and see me well, and we will begin today's workshop. Okay, I will wait for the first comments and then we will start. Okay, awesome. I can already see that someone is waiting. Hi. Hi, hello. Great. So we will wait just a couple of moments. Awesome. I can see you guys. Hi, Antonia. Hi, Anis. Hi, Mirna. Hello, guys. My name is Nastya. I'm the content manager at Tilda, and today I'm excited to host a workshop on how to design an e-commerce website. So before we begin, just a quick announcement while we all gather in here. So we have a webinars newsletter that you can sign up for, and for all the newcomers, for all people who are new here, you will get a very nice bonus where you will receive a promo code to test all the premium Tilda features for free. So make sure you do that, and also subscribe not to miss our upcoming events. So we have quite a cool lineup coming soon. So by the end of the month, we will review the best websites, the best business websites that were created on Tilda. And yeah, but for those who are new, make sure to check it out because we have cool materials that we prepare for our newsletter. Okay, so today's workshop, let me just quickly go over today's plan, today's agenda, and what we are going to do. So first of all, we are going to start creating a website from scratch, a website that you connect a store to. So you will have a website with a built-in store that you can use to sell your products, sell your services, sell digital products. Basically, anything you want to sell independently is good to go. So next, so first we will build just a general website. We will explore a template library, we will explore some pre-designed blocks, and then we are going to quickly go over the layout, over the whole structure of a website, and we will make it user-friendly. So when your user comes to your website, they will most likely become your customers and will convert, like you will be able to convert your users into customers through, a good user experience. Next, we are going to set up a store and manage product catalog. So this is the main part. We will work with, just adding items to a store. We will work with product catalog, where I will show you how you can automate and manage your stock, your items, your inventory. And then we are going to connect the payment methods. So basically, setting up a store and connecting the payment methods are the two key steps that you should take in order to start selling. But then, in order to make your, customer experience better, we will also work on customer relation management. So we will learn how to collect and manage customer orders, manage customer data, where to store it, how to use it. Then we are going to enhance your website design, your store design. So we are going to tailor it to match your brand, to match your needs. So it doesn't look, boring, and it stays on brand. So, and we will also do it all without coding. So you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to be a professional web designer in order to launch your own store. And finally, we are going to basically prepare your website for promotion and launch. So we will optimize your website for search engines. We will learn how to connect custom domains, how to customize social media previews, all that stuff, which is important for your website to appear on search engines, to look great on social media, and so on. Okay, so this is today's plan, and yeah, I think we are ready to try Tilda in action. But before we actually start building a website, I wanted to quickly go over just what type of websites you can build on Tilda, because you can be a small business owner just looking for a platform where you can, sell your services, sell your products, sell your physical products, or you can be a large business looking to scale up, looking to automate stock management, inventory management. And or maybe you're using a third-party platform where you have to pay commissions, listings, all kinds of fees, and you want to go the independent route. So Tilda is a great way to have a website and a store all within one place. And also you don't need to pay any platform fees because you are the owner of the store, so you get all the profit, but you have to be a registered business or you have to be self-employed in order to do that. But otherwise, you don't need to rely on any third-party services to sell your products. So here are some examples from the main and Tilda gallery, which is a curated gallery that basically showcases the best websites that were created on Tilda. And here you can actually discover all types of websites, but I went for online stores because today we're building an online store or an e-commerce platform. So, and as you can see, here are some stores that sell furniture, clothing, I think it's some Apple products, clothing again, jewelry, pet products. I think it's a pet shop, and all that stuff, even like sports products. So, and again, as you can see, all of the websites look great. They look amazing because you don't need to rely on how the platform allows your website or allows your store to look. So you can customize pretty much anything. You can customize how your hero section looks. You can customize how your website section look, and again, you can upload. You can create custom animation, all that kind of stuff. And today we actually will try to do, to go and customize some of the blocks. But don't worry, most of the stuff doesn't require any, designer skills or coding skills at all. Okay, so just to quickly show you, I have prepared some files in Figma. Let me show you. As always, I use Figma to create a layout for my website or to just, store a mood board. And so here you can see a little sneak peek of what we are going to do today. And I will also show you how to import your Figma layout onto Tilda and use it to build your website, to build your custom blog. Okay, and now we are ready to jump right into the page editor. And so here I am inside a website that I have created, and I click on create new page. And again, here you can explore the template library that has just about any type of template that you could possibly need. And for example, here you have business templates that are, just general templates for any type of website that you could have idea for. And here you have store templates, and you can preview and create something like this. Okay, so if you don't want to build your website from scratch, if you don't have time, or if you don't want to invest the time into designing your layout, you can definitely check out the templates and go for any type of templates you like. But today we are going to go with a blank page and start from scratch. So I can basically go through every step and explain how the website structure works, how to organize your blocks in a way that is user-friendly, and finally, again, customize the blocks so they look great and they stay consistent throughout the whole website. Okay, so basically here you can access the block library and you can choose just about any type of blocks that you can need. And so we usually start with a menu, and menu is a great way for you to start your website because it also provides you with the navigation points that you can rely later on. Okay, so I will pick this one. It's just a simple menu. And what I like about this is that once you have a menu, you don't have a blank page anymore. You already started and you need to fill out the menu items. And when you fill them out, you already have kind of an understanding in your head what your website will be about. So I will go to content and I will quickly go and add the menu items. Shop, and I will leave the reviews for now, but we will customize it later on. So it's super easy. You just go to the content tab and you just insert everything. Okay, and underground streetwear. This is, so today I'm creating an online store for a clothing brand. So imagine you started your own clothing line and you only operate on social media. So let's say you have a Facebook page where you sell your collection, your first collection, or maybe you sell your clothing on Instagram and you want to scale up. You want to have a store. So this is a great way for you to launch your own store. But it can also be applied to any type of business you have. It could be a physical business, like offline business. Let's say you're selling flowers, or let's say you run a coffee shop, or let's say you have a delivery service where you deliver food to people. All of this can be done on Tilda, but for now we are going to, go with just the clothing line. Okay, and I will quickly type the name, underground streetwear. Okay, good. So we have just a quick menu, and we will work on it later on. But now we need a cover. We need to work on the hero section of your page. And so here is just a regular cover that you can use. And for now, I will also go with it because I will customize it later on. But I need it just for my website to have a structure, basically. So I will upload my image that I've also prepared beforehand, and we will quickly copy and paste the contents. And it's super easy. You can either drag and drop, or you can use this cover pop-up, super useful. You can also add a video or a color or a gradient. So it's really great. I don't need this part, so I will just delete it and it will disappear. And then I need to just copy and paste my information here. Okay. Underground streetwear. I hope it's a good name for a brand. Oops. And let me quickly copy and paste the description. Okay, that's good enough for now. And I think I made a mistake here. Let me fix it. Oh, I get the logo. You can also upload logos here in the upload in the image section, but I will do it later. Okay, so we have our hero section. So we have basically a cover for a website, and usually here you can include all the important information. You can include a call to action if you want to promote a certain collection, if you want your user, to explore items that are on sale, and we will do it a bit later. But for now, we are moving on to the store category. So this is basically the most important part. So here you have different blocks that are related to online stores. So you can add a product card, a single product card, and you can sell just one product. You don't need to have a huge product catalog. You don't need to, have a bunch of items. You can sell, for example, something like this. You can add a product card with an image and a price, a short description, stuff like that. But if you want to have a fully fledged store that looks just like any other e-commerce store, you could explore something like this. So like product cards in columns. So I will go for this. And here we have an example of how your website, how your online store could look like. And so, yeah, so this is just an example, and we will work on it to fill it out later. Okay, so next I will add an About Me section. So once your customer is on your website, they would probably like to know more about you, and it adds more credibility, it adds a personal touch, and people just generally like to know what your website is about. So I will add just one block with About Us information. Okay, so next I would like to add some reviews from the clients, because when you're shopping online, let's say you go to Amazon and you look for the best product to choose from, and usually you look at the reviews, you look at the review section, you look at the products from the previous clients, and this usually is what makes you buy certain stuff. So for example, you want to buy a camera and you go to a camera gear online store, and first you search for the best camera there, and you read reviews, you look how it looks in use, and only then you make the decision to purchase something. So but since we have a clothing line, so we have the review section here. Let me show it to you. So here we have the review section where you can have text reviews from your customers. You can collect it beforehand and then just, showcase it on your website. But since it's a clothing line, and I think it has to be quite visual, and I would like to include just a block from the gallery with some images. And I think I will go for these ones, like for the images in a row. And probably later on we will tweak and customize this block to look cooler. Okay, so what else can I add? So I would like to have some sort of form on my website where I can collect customers' information, like emails, basically collect leads that I can use later on to launch my newsletter, or that I can just, have contact information of my potential clients, and I can share the news, I can share updates about my products with them. So to do that, I actually want to go with not a usual, not the usual form that we have on a website, but we definitely do have that. Let me show it. It's in the form category. So here, for example, you can include something like this. So it says sign up for newsletter and you will get the news. But I want to have a pop-up. I want to have a pop-up that will, appear on my page and prompt my client to, leave their email. Okay, so I will just quickly go and find it. So you can also use search here at the top. So you don't need to scroll through all the categories, and you can just search it by search. Okay, so I want to include this pop-up form in the corner of the screen. So a pop-up that appears right in the middle sometimes can scare people, and they might think that it's a spam. And I really want to draw the attention of my client towards the store, the most important part. So I want my pop-up to be a little more subtle, and so I would like to include it in the corner of the screen. And I will also customize it a bit later. But what I also want to do is I want to make this pop-up appear a bit later. So I don't want it to, overcrowd the space. I don't want it to be too flashy once my client, enters the website. So I will add a trigger. It's the block called T188. And you can also add it if you search for pop-up blocks. And here in the content, I will just link my pop-up form to this timer, and you can set what number of seconds should pass for the block to appear. And I will insert about 20, I think. So this should be enough. And okay, I think it's enough for now. And then once we publish the page, we will look how it will look like on a finished website. Okay, so this is our general, online store structure. Oh, by the way, we forgot the footer. So let me go and find it here in the footer category. And footer is basically, it serves almost the same function as the menu. So it allows you to store information that you haven't provided or that you have provided earlier and you want to summarize it. So yeah, so let me quickly do the same that I did with the menu. So I will include an About Me section, shop, reviews, and a contact button so a person can contact me. Okay, good. And also this footer has a very neat function, which is a back to top button. So when your client reaches the end of the page, it's also good to include a back to top button, since it allows people to reach the important part of the website faster. Okay, so we are done with the general structure of the website, and now we are going to customize our online store. All right, so here when you enter the content tab, you can basically see how the cards look like inside. So you can replace the image, you can delete the image, and basically first thing you can do is to just, upload your files just like so. So I take the random picture and I upload it. So it's super easy. It's basically all you need to do to, to create a product page, a product card, sorry. And oops, it didn't work. Let me do it one more time. Okay. So here you can basically fill in all the cards manually. So we are not working with a product catalog, we are just doing it manually. And it's a good way to, have your products be filled in manually if you don't have a lot of them. If you don't need to set up a product catalog, you can just, pick a few items and just fill in the information. And let's say I will name it jacket, and I will specify the materials, the material it was done. Okay, material leather. Okay, and here I can add a description, but I will not do it for now because it's just an example. And here you have two pricing options. So you can include a new price and an old price if the product is on discount. So let me just insert just one pricing option. And I click save, and this is how it looks. So then one important thing that we haven't set up yet is the product card. So we go to the store category and we are adding a shopping cart. So shopping cart is basically a block that allows you to set up how, how the whole purchasing process will go. So it will allow you to connect payment method. It will allow you to customize the checkout for the client, and basically, it will allow you to collect all the orders and then, store them so you can work with them later on. Okay, so we have added that, and so before we do that, I will actually show you how you connect a product catalog. So since I already have a product catalog connected to this store, I have created just a blank store, a blank website that I will use as an example. So basically, to connect a product catalog, you go to site settings and you go all the way down to more, and then you scroll down to the built-in services, and here you have a product catalog. So, and you click get started, and here you have an example page with different fruits, and you can preview how it looks like. So you can add in the product catalog, you can add not only the title and the description, but you can also customize it all here, and it will appear on your website without you needing to add anything manually, like we did with the product card earlier. Okay, so I did that, and I will just close the tab because I don't need it. I already have prepared a product catalog to show you. Okay, so basically we have explored how you can fill in the product information. So you can do it by hand, you can do it all manually, but it's kind of, you need to, every time you have something new, or every time, you know, your product is not in stock, or you ran out of certain items, you every time you have this situation, you need to go and manually change it within the page editor. So what I would like to do is I would like to connect a store and a product catalog. So we'll go to the content tab, and I scroll all the way down, and here we have the option to connect my product catalog. Okay, and I will click here, and this is how it looks like. So I have already filled out some of the products, or most of the products, but I will show you how to work with it. I just did it so it will look nice on the published page, but trust me, it's we will do it once again here. So I have created 2 categories, so for men's clothing and women's clothing. So if you click on men's, you can preview all clothing that is for men, and the same for women. But I would like to add another category, which is a new collection. So let's say I want to feature a new collection on my website. So I will just type in a new collection and create it. Good. So now it appeared here, and we can start filling our products using product catalog. So you click add product, it's super easy. And let's say I have a t-shirt, and let me upload. It's the same process as we did with product cards within the blog, but I think it makes it a bit more manageable when you can move and manage your products all within a built-in tool, a built-in service, and not worry about how your website will look. Okay, so we have selected our image, and oh no, it's a hoodie actually. So I will insert it here, material, cotton, and I want to include a short description, cozy and versatile hoodie for your daily activities, something like that. Okay, so here you can insert the price, and let's say it's 100. I have the price in dollars, but you can set it as euros or as your local currency in the site settings. Okay, so do I have an alt price? No. You can also include a stock keeping unit. You can specify the quantity. So let's say I have only 20 in stock right now, so I will specify it. But if you don't do that, the product catalog will just assume that you have unlimited number of products. So it has this infinity logo, infinity sign. You can also include product variants. For example, you have different sizes, different different quantities of some item, and you can also specify it in the product option, in the product variants, and you can also specify additional options like the color, or the color or the size again. And here you can also check if the product is in the right category. So it's in the new collection, just like I want it to be. Also here in the characteristics, you can specify the dimensions, the weight, if, for example, if you're shipping it to different countries, you might specify the weight, the dimensions. So the person who buys it knows how the product looks like. And you can also specify the brand. You can include tabs. So for example, you want to have tabs within your product card. So let's say a product card pops up and you want to have different tabs, so you can customize it. And you can also add a text for search engines. So you can add a SEO title, description, keywords, and a title for Facebook and the description for Facebook. Sold by weight. If you sell something by weight, you can, specify what unit of measurement you're using, and you can also specify the quantity, but we are not doing that. So I will also skip it for now. Okay, so let me save it. Okay. I think my connection is lagging a bit, so I need to refill it just real quick. And while I wait, I will check some comments. Okay. Tilda versus Shopify. That's a good question. I think Tilda gives you more control over, your small business or your business if you need a website, a store. Okay, a hoodie, and I'll just quickly. And I'll skip it. Oh, and I also forgot about the price. Okay, so we are done with this part, and let's go to our store. And here you can see we didn't have this category here, but now we have. So, oops, I think we didn't publish it. Let me. Okay, new collection. Probably I would need to add some text. And I will also specify the color. Okay, good. And we will save it, and I'll just reload my page, and yeah, here it is. So here we have a new product. And also you can here you can also search for or enable searching for specific items. So let's say I will publish my website and show you how it looks. So for example, you're looking for a hoodie, just for any type of hoodies. So you search for it, and here you have all of the items that have that basically are hoodies. Okay, and you see the 20 seconds passed and the pop-up appeared. right here is good, and we will customize it a bit later. Awesome. So now what else do we need to do? So we need to go and set up the payment method. So we need to go to site settings here, and we go to payment systems. So here you can see the currency that I currently have. Here I have different payment services that you can connect to your Tilda website. So you can connect cash on delivery. So it means that a person will pay cash when you deliver a product to them, but it only works with physical products, obviously. So you wouldn't do that with, if you are setting a paywall to, let's say, sell an online course, and you wouldn't include cash as your payment method. But you can connect PayPal, Stripe to checkout. You can also connect bank transfer, and you can also, if you're a developer, if you have a custom payment gateway, you can also connect that. But for now, I think I will go with PayPal. And I will just include, any a test email, and just to see how the setting up process works. So the payment type is purchase. There's also a donation type, but we only need purchase for now. Currency is USD. Shipping, I will not include shipping for now, but you can definitely do that if you have it already available. But we are not going to, enable shipping options for now. But you can definitely explore it in our help center. It just takes a bit longer to, find specific shipping services for different countries. Okay, so here you have a success URL and failure URL. So you can create a success page and a fail page. So when your customers makes a purchase, they will be redirected to a page that says that you have successfully bought, certain item, and you can wait for it to be shipped, or any type of information that you can include in that success page. And the same with the fail page. Let's say the payment didn't go through, so you can also create a page that says try again, or the purchase failed. Okay, so what else do we have? We have booking mode, book goods after payment, and book goods before payment. So basically it allows you to, basically is what it says. So you either provide people with your products or services before payment or after payment. So it's better to keep it at book goods after payment. And also you can check the send info to data collection services after payment. And you can also connect this notification URL to into your PayPal account. Okay, so, and the title will say credit card, Visa, MasterCard, or PayPal. So this is basically it. And by the way, you need to have a PayPal business account email. So make sure you have that, and we will quickly add this payment method. So we have set up one payment method, and also I will probably also connect cash on delivery, and I will include a success message. The purchase was successful. Successful. And again, the booking mode is on after payment. Okay, so I have connected another one, and let's connect a bank transfer. Okay, and also I will include a success message. If we have time, we will craft a success page real quick, because it's super easy to do with Tilda's blocks. But for now, just for the sake of speed, we will skip it. Okay, so here we will include the purchase was successful again, and we will add it. Good. So let's go back to our page and let's go to the cart and work with it. Okay, so first of all, you can customize the input fields. So the input fields is basically the form input fields that are provided to your customers so they can fill out their information. So the standard one is the name, and I think we'll keep it. Email also important, because you might want to connect with your customers through email, or you might want to add this email to the CRM, or any type of service that manages manages your orders. Or you can store it all within Tilda and again use it to work with the order later on. So phone number, we probably don't need a phone number for now, so I will delete this this field. And what else? We can also upload an image, and we can customize the text. But we will see how it looks when the website is published, and if we need to fill out something that that we will work on it a bit more. Okay, one important thing you need to do is also connect your shopping cart to CRM. So you can connect different, third-party services, but I would recommend to start just with Tilda CRM, and I will quickly show you how to set it up. So I click on Create, and here you are redirected to Tilda CRM, which, like it says, it's a system that makes it easy to manage your leads, and it is what it says. So I will create a list for my shop. And here, once the purchase is made, my customers will appear here, and I can manage it here. So it will show the email, the name, the phone, and all the other information. So I go back and let me save and close, and then go back and connect it to my list. Okay, what other services can you connect? You can go to site settings again. Let's go back and see what we can connect here in the forms section. So here we have different customer relationship management systems. So we have Tilda CRM, we have Como, we have Bitrix, Megaplan, Pipedrive, HubSpot, Salesforce, Monday, all kinds of services that you can also add. And it's also good to keep a couple of them connected, so you don't lose your leads if one service is not working. So yeah, but for now we have Tilda CRM, and we'll see how it looks like a bit later. Okay, I click Save and Close, and let's publish our page and go to our store and test it. Also, you can sort your products. You can set the price low to high, high to low, news first, all this first. So let's say I want to shop cheap. And yeah, so let's say I want to purchase this t-shirt. I click buy now and see everything we have connected previously is listed as an option here. So let's say I will include my name and I will include just any email. It's going to be a very fake email. And let's say I want to pay cash on delivery. And I click on checkout. And the message says the purchase was successful. Also, if you would, if you would create a custom success page, then it would be redirected to this page. Okay, and let's go to the CRM that we have created just now, and let's see if my email appears here. And it is. So here you can see that the first order is listed in your CRM. And you can also preview, there are different modes that you can use. For example, you can also enable this type of view with the rows, not the list. So here you can click and see what type of order it is. So I have purchased a t-shirt and it provides all the information. Okay. Good. So looks like we are done with the most important part. And now it's time to, make your website look good. So we will go to, first of all, we will go to the hero section, the cover of our website. And let's say I want to make it super customized. I want to make it look on brand, and I will do it using ZeroBlock. So ZeroBlock is a block that allows you to create your custom designs, and you add it when you click on the block library and scroll all the way down. Here you can click and select the ZeroBlock. So we go to the editor, and here we have just a regular default shapes and text, and I'll delete it because we don't need it for now. And I will show you what we can do with it. So you can also make the grid container longer by just dragging it down. And so what I want to do, I want to import the layout that I have created in Figma. So I will just import this one and use it as a template. But let's say I want to import it here. So what I will do is I go to Figma and I want to, first of all, create I go to settings, I scroll to the personal access tokens, and I will generate a token. So this will be used for the import of the files from Figma into Tilda. So I will name it Tilda, and I will quickly generate the token, copy this token. So it basically allows Tilda to communicate with Figma when transferring the files. So I click on the three dots here and I click import. And I have an old API token inserted, but I will include a new one. And then it works super easy. Once you have inserted the token, all you need to do, you just click on the frame. And by the way, it should be 1200 pixels wide for the import to be successful, because this is the width of, a general Tilda block. And obviously it can't be different size. You can import different shapes into Tilda, but it probably will not look as good. So I will keep it just 1200 pixels. I click share, I copy, and I go and insert it here. And now we just wait. Okay, so that's done. So I went for this bento grid style, which is super trendy in 2024. So I want to work with that. And let me quickly show you how my design looked. And we will try to quickly recreate it in ZeroBlock. And okay, let's go here. And first of all, we need to upload the picture, which I will do. Go to the hero section. Okay, and since my opacity in Figma was set to 40, I will just increase it here. Also, here we have just a blank white block, so we will do that. I will just increase the opacity like so, and in the menu as well. So I have this stroke that appeared somehow, so I will go to border and I will set the border size to 0. So I don't need, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is just a tiny border, a tiny stroke, and I want to delete it for now. Also, this block has it, so I will set it to 0. Okay, so here we had pictures with the models, and I will also upload it. And this one. Also, since the images are uploaded on Figma's servers, it's better to click on upload to Tilda. But if you replace the images, it's okay. It just basically renews where the images are hosted. Okay, so we have created that, and I want to quickly change the opacity, but I want to just add I want to make it a bit less saturated. So I will go to effects, and I will go to brightness and just decrease it like this, so it has a filter. Probably 50 is too much, so I will make it to 40 again, and or no, even 60, sorry, it works the other way. Okay, so that's good, because we are going to have the text in these little compartments, so we need for the images to be a bit a bit darker. So I go to the settings, I select under effect, I select brightness, and I decrease it to 60%. Okay, and it looks good. So now I need to upload a logo. Oh, by the way, I didn't show it, but adding elements to ZeroBlock is as easy as clicking on this plus icon and selecting either text, image, shape, button, video. You can also add HTML code. You can add tooltip. I will show you if you want to a little demo. I'll also show you how the tooltips work. You can also add form, gallery, or vector. But for now, we just need an image, and we will go with that. Okay, so I have the logo saved in SVG format, and I decrease the size, and I'll insert it right here. Okay, looks good. You can also use guides to center and to, just make your grid look nice. So I will make it like so. Okay, so now we need to add a text. And first of all, we will go with the heading. And right now I'm just copying and pasting everything. Okay, I click on it and I want to increase the size. You can also do it all here in the settings. And I want to include, just decrease the spacing. So the spacing is not as big. Okay, and I also want to add another guide. So I will align my text with the description and the button later on. Okay, so we have done that, and now I want to copy the description. And I add another text, and I just copy and paste. So now it looks a bit much, so I will decrease it to 14. And it already looks better, and I will align it like so. Okay, good. So now we need to add a button, and you can add a button by clicking on the plus icon and clicking button. So I will have one here, and I also had one for the new collection. So how can you customize the button? So you click on it, you go to the settings. Here you can add your text. So I will insert shop now. And here you can include the URL to your shop. And we will also set it up if we have time. And we also had another button here prompting to explore a new collection. So let's say I want to change the size, and you just drag it and it changes. And what I want to do, I want to change the color background here in the settings, like so. And I want to make the text more contrasted, so I set it to black. And I will include new collection. Good. So what you can also do, you can customize the button and see how it would look on hover. So for example, if you hover over the button, you want the color of the button to change. So I want to make it slightly darker, so it also adds up to good user experience if your buttons are interactive. So we will do that, and we will do the same with our main button. And I want the color to become white. my text color become black and the duration is going to be 1.2 seconds. Let me check how it will look like. Good. So it is interactive, and I will keep it like so. Okay. So what else do we need? We also need to add text for the categories that we have here. So we add text, and here you click, here you insert men, and I will make it match the background color. So how do you actually save the color so you don't go back and forth trying to, copy and paste the hex codes? So what I do, I just click on this color and I click on the plus icon here, and the color is now saved. So for example, if you have a limited palette on your website and you don't want to go back and forth and copy and paste your colors, you can just save it and it will be saved throughout the whole project. So which is super cool. And you can also create a gradient here, linear or radial, and you can also check not only saved colors but also the colors library, which is a pre-made color library, color palettes for your website. So you can check all kinds of pre-designed colors that you can use, and they all have different contrasts, so you can use them as you wish on your website without needing to go to third-party websites and scroll there for hours trying to look for the perfect palette. I know I did that, so I'm glad that Tilda Colors exists. Also, Tilda Colors exists as a separate page, so you can go and check this later on. Okay, so now I need to quickly insert it here, and then I'm gonna copy and paste like so. Okay, and I need another guide so everything is aligned, so make sure that your grid looks neat, and so I'm just aligning this to this button so it all looks structured. Let me check the chat. Hi Sergey, hi Drinola. This is great. Okay. So what else do we need? So we had buttons. I will add the buttons here because why not? It will look, the whole design looks nicer. And I have, oh no, that's the wrong, okay, I will upload it and then we will recolor it. Okay, I will delete it for now and then add, because I did it in the wrong color. Okay, so what else do we need? We need to have a custom menu, and we have a very handy tool for that. So let's say we have different menu items like about, then we have shop, then we have, let's say, reviews, and we have contact. So that's just the general set of items you would need for your menu. So we have all of this, and see, they're kind of, in a disarray. So we are going to organize them by adding an auto layout. So an auto layout is a new feature on Tilda. It's not relatively new, but we are going to be releasing, more tools within auto layout soon. So stay tuned for that. And so what we're going to do, so first I will access the layers. So you click on these three dots at the top, and you click on show layers. And here you have all the layers related to the menu items. So, and I will select all of them, and I will click Ctrl G to group them. And see, in the settings, the group section appeared. So, and the group can be logical, or it can be an object group. So an object group will basically treat all the selected items as one object. For example, if you animate something, you can group like one or two shapes, and the animation will be added to all of them. So, but for now, we needed to enable the auto layout. So we click here under auto layout section. We click auto under flex, and as you can see here, oops. Oh, since the gap is like 400%. Okay, let me. Also, one important thing, you need to make the container smaller. I didn't do that. Okay, let me quickly delete it and add it again. But I will show you what it does. So basically, I will add the files to the group. No. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, let's do it again. So about, then shop, reviews, and contact. Awesome. So now I can group them real quick like so, and I click Ctrl G, and I enable the object group, and under flex I select auto. So now it looks great. So first you can center your menu items so they are in the middle of our container. And then what we can do, we can create a vertical menu by clicking on the vertical direction. If you enable a horizontal direction, it works horizontally. And if you select wrap, it will basically, move your items that don't fit into the container. They will make them move to another row. So it will make it kind of adjustable to the size of the container, and responsive. So it's a feature that will make your website more responsive and just more flexible. So cool. And also you can, by clicking here, you can make the gap bigger or smaller, but I will keep it at 16 pixels, like so. What I will also do, I will enable auto scale, and it will stretch my grid container to match the width of the browser, or the width of the window, which is also nice, but make sure that all of your elements will appear slightly bigger. So make sure you do that. Okay, so yeah, make sure you just keep in mind the resolutions, and sometimes that they might appear a bit bigger. Okay, I click save and close, and what I want to do now is I want to connect a custom font. So right now we have a default font which is set to Tilda Sans, which is a default font on Tilda, and I will go to the site settings, fonts and colors. I click on custom settings, and I will click on Google Fonts. And Tilda has a built-in Google Fonts library, and I will only select the heading font family. I will not touch the body text font family here. I will keep it as Tilda Sans, and I will go to this built-in Google Fonts library, and let's say I want to add Roboto, or let me see, Inter. Right, so this is the font I would like to have, and I click Save Changes, and now I go to my blog editor and I will select Inter here, and I will make the width of the font as bold. Okay, so it looks nice and neat. And also I will quickly change the category text text font to Inter as well. Okay, and I'll also make it bold, and I will check the contrast later on because I think these images should be even darker, but yeah, bold, and I click save. Now probably the button text also should be Inter, and this button text as well. Okay, good. And now we click save and close. And so what I would like to do here is I would like to keep this hero section for the desktop version, but I want to keep the usual hero section that is responsive and set up to work on mobile devices on mobile. So what I will do, I will go to the settings, to block settings, and I will, adjust the block visibility on devices. So let's say I want my block to appear only on devices that are more than 1200 pixels wide. So I will do that. I will click save and you can see the visibility option here. So it will only appear on desktop. So here, on the other hand, I want to hide my block to appear only on mobile. So I go to the settings, and I will select all the other sizes but for the desktop. Okay, so, and with the menu, since we already have the menu here, we don't need to have a second menu on our mobile version, on our desktop version. So we go to the settings and set the visibility to less than 1200 pixels. Okay, so when we click preview, you can preview how your website looks on different devices. So when we click on mobile, we have our old Wait a second, let me publish it. Okay. So this is how it looks on desktop, and this is how it would look like on probably something is wrong with the cover, so let me just quickly change it. So this one, I click apply. Maybe it will work better. Let me see. Okay, so I will. Okay, I will work on it later, but for now, so you can see how it looks on the web and how it looks on mobile. So you can also play with different blocks to, to appear on your desktop version differently, and you can optimize some of the blocks to work only on mobile, depending on your goals. Okay, so we did that, and see that now kind of this design doesn't really match the style of the cards, of the product cards. So what I want to do, I want to go to the settings and I want to tweak the design a little bit. So first I click on cards, and here you can customize how many cards you have in a row. So for example, yeah, you can have 2, and see you can have more and set it to 4. But for now, I think I will just go with the 3 cards. And here, since we have rounded corners here in the hero section, I will go and change it like so. I'll just drag and adjust I think I had 15 pixels, so oops. Hmm. 15. Okay, so now it matches these bento style elements in our hero section. So, okay, what else? What else do we need to do? So we will customize about me, about us section. So I will just delete it. And I want to quickly show you how AI works on Tilda. So Tilda has an AI assistant that allows you to generate text, just basically any type of website copy. And it's great because it takes into account the size of your blog. So it doesn't generate too much or too little text, which is super handy because sometimes when you're using like ChatGPT to generate text, it doesn't really know how many sentences, how many paragraphs you need. And Tilda does. So I really like this option. And also the text that it generates are really great. So for example, if you don't have a ready text from a copywriter, you can generate your own instead of, inserting just random words. Okay, so first you need to click you need to check that you agree to the terms of use. And you go to the next step where you specify what your website is about. So here I will specify that this is streetwear clothing online store. And here I will enter the prompt, create an about us section. And now we wait for the response. Done. And I think it's good. It's a good text. You can regenerate it. You can also, adjust your prompt if you, for example, if you forgot something. But for now, I think it's good. And what I also need to do is I need to go and upload just a couple of images to complement my text. Okay, I click Save and Close, and now what we need to do is we need to make the corners round. And we are going to do that right here. Okay, so in the reviews section, I will quickly upload a couple of pictures. Just showcasing how people wear the brand. Okay, and I click on upload selected. Oops, no, go back. And so now I need to, I don't really like that the size is different, and I want to look for other examples. And I really like this story style gallery, so I will apply it. But I would probably need to delete all the default items. Okay. I will just add a few, and I will show you how the block looks, because I think it adds this interactive element and just makes the design look more thought out and just nice in general. Okay, and just one more with this guy, and we are done. I click save, and so basically it looks like these social media stories, and you can scroll and see how it looks. So what I did, let me check what website copy I had for the review section, styled by you. So usually it's called something like that, and I will insert a text block, just a little title. And the review section is ready. So our footer is done. We can publish our website and see how it looks. Oh, by the way, we also need to make the corners match all the other elements, and you can do that in the settings. Okay, now we're ready to publish, and we go, and also I can see a shadow in the 0 block, so let me quickly go and get rid of it. Okay, shadow. Yeah, I'll just set the opacity to 0 and just delete it. Because probably it was enabled in my Figma file and I didn't pay attention. Okay, click publish and I open my page. So see, now the grid container is stretched, so it really matches the width of my browser window. And here I can explore new collection or click shop now. Here we have different categories and we can quickly click and purchase it right here. Okay, looks like we're done with the design part, and now we will go and just, since we have a couple of more minutes before the end of the workshop, I will just quickly show you how to optimize your website for SEO, so it's ranked, so it's indexed by Google. So we go to site settings and we go to the SEO tab. And what you can do here to prepare your website for the launch and for the promotion. So first of all, you can connect an HTTPS protocol, which is a protocol for secure communication. And usually the search engines favor websites with the SSL certificate with the HTTPS setup. Because they are safer, so the websites with HTTPS usually rank higher. So you can get a free certificate from Let's Encrypt, and you can manage it here in the SEO settings. So what you can also do, you can preview Tilda's built-in SEO assistant. So if you click here, so it says H1 tag is missing, so we'll go and fix that. And you can also add your website to Google Search Console. So what it does, it basically allows Google to discover your website much faster. So usually it takes some time for the web crawlers to discover your website, to understand what your website is about, and only then start indexing your website. So by adding your website to Google Search Console, you are just basically help Google to discover you faster. So our SEO assistant said that our H1 tag is missing. So H1 tag is an important tag on your website that basically tells Google what your page is about. So we go to our 0 block and you go to tag, and it's set to div by default, but you can set it to H1 here. Click save and close, publish again, and let's go to our SEO assistant and see if there are any tips. And no, we can see that now the H1 tag is stated here. Good. What else can you do to prepare your website for the launch, for the promotion? And so you can go to the main settings and you can customize the subdomain if you don't have your own domain. So let's say I have a streetwear underground streetwear. So now I have customized my subdomain, so it doesn't have this random project number. And if you go to the domain tab, you can also connect a custom domain that you can buy on different hosting websites. So, but for now we don't have it, and we have customized the subdomain on Tilda. So, it works just as good, but it has this .tilda.ws ending. Okay, so I click save, and now we go to the page settings. So what we can do here is again to insert so right now it looks like so. So when you share it on social media, or when you post it, when you search for it on Google, it looks like this. So it doesn't look neat, nice, and we need to customize the SEO preview and social media preview. So it's super quick to do. So first of all, we need to underground streetwear. We need to insert the name of your brand or include any important information. And then I will go and I'll just copy this description. Oops, and I will paste it here. So make sure you also include streetwear brand that embodies urban independence, blended bold designs. So make sure you include enough keywords that are related to your niche. So for example, my brand is about streetwear, and it's about urban fashion, design, and so on. So I could probably improve this copy a bit for Belly's attitude for daily activities and work, like so. So I would just include a bit more keywords. So badge, usually the badge is a preview image for your website, and Tilda usually takes the first image on your page. So this is the image that I need, so I will not change it. And okay, so now I need to click Save Changes, and I go back. Oops, close. I go back to the page settings, and when I click on the social media preview, it looks so much better than it did. So it has a title, a nice description. It has, a customized subdomain. And when you click on search engine preview, it also looks great. Okay, so you can also export the page, and if you have a business account, you can also export code, but we don't need that for now. And also you can transfer the page to another user. You can duplicate it, delete, or move page to another project. Okay, so looks like we are done. We have managed to, let me update the website. We have managed to create a fully fledged online store in almost 1 hour, because we did talk a lot about, different Tilda features, but it's definitely doable in a very short amount of time. And I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you have any suggestions for the future, for the future topics, write us in the chat or write down in the comments, and we will take it into consideration for later. And also don't forget to subscribe to our social media, where we post more content on web design and marketing. So we have this channel here at Tilda Publishing Global. We also have Instagram, where we post product updates. We post a lot of educational posts, fun posts in general, a lot of videos. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe. And we also have a Twitter or X account to share the news and updates. Okay, so I was so glad to see you all here, and for those who have more questions, please reach out. And if you have questions related to Tilda, or if your website doesn't work, or if you have specific questions, please do reach out to our support team on Tilda. So reach out to us anytime, and I will see you at the end of the month, where we will review the best business websites that were created on Tilda. So until the next time, bye.